We're going to do a mix of tunes from a couple different albums. Gifts and Sacrifices is the latest one that's out, but there's a new album coming out entitled Attunement, and that is an album that I did through some research of the Abbey Lincoln Estate. Instead of, we were talking actually before we came on about being an artist and working in town, and sometimes people say, oh, you know, you should put an album out of so-and-so's music, but you have your own, you have your own music. And so it's really a pleasure to be in a space like this that supports artists that write their own music and can share that, because it's not always welcome everywhere, so I'm really grateful for that. But the next project that I did, instead of doing an elder's music in terms of in performance or a tribute, I decided that I would align and attune with the spirit of Abbey Lincoln. And as I did a lot of research in her journals, particularly, resonating with that philosophy, I then wrote music. So you're going to hear some of those, but we're going to open up with a tune entitled African Waltz, and that's from Gifts and Sacrifices. So thank you so much for being here with us.
Innocent was a black man's
Williams. Billy Williams on drums. Alan Johnson on piano. Romeo Mendez on bass. Kim Lake on vocals. We're going to continue. This next song is a song that I wrote about living in Brooklyn, and I'm not sure if my son Leon is here, but I was carrying him when I wrote this song. So this is Brooklyn. It's going to feature Romir and I up front, but. It didn't hit me till I got down with you. Not every black man could have by his side a pregnant white lady needing a ride into the city. And did I mention on time? If we ride on the back of the bus, don't mean I walked in your shoes. And if I'm feeling low, you know I can't sing your blues. But if we ride on the back of the bus, but we surrender and trust. I know in my heart protect and guide us. If we lose our religion on lust, the universe will protect and guide us. 'Cause you know better than I what it takes. Remember what it takes. Remember, I remember you. I will always remember you. I will always remember you. I will always remember you. Remember you. Remember what it takes. Remember what it takes. And that was for Leon. So this next tune is entitled "There Is a Certain Point," and this is one of the songs that came through the research, through that journaling. So thank you so much. If you're just arriving, thank you for being here with us. And this is entitled "There Is a Certain Point." There is a certain point at night you could hear a pin drop or a car fly by. Awake in the unknown, awake in the unknown. Anxiety can roam inside a body on loan. Alone, where would you go for comfort and consoling? Who do you know? Who do you know? Who do you know? Comfort and consoling. Where would you go? At night, they separate us all inside this daily life. They call it living, but we dying to succeed and fly by night. When darkness draws me in, you know the meaning of sin is missing the mark. We keep missing. Where would you go? Comfort and consoling. Who do you know? Johnson.
There is a certain point at night you could hear a pin drop or a car fly by. When darkness draws me in, you know the meaning of sin, missing the mark. Where would you go? Where would you go? For comfort and consoling, comfort and consoling at night. At night.
Thank you. And this next tune is also from Attunement, and this is entitled Being Lifted. Do de do de, la de do le da, la de do de, la de do le da, la de da le da, la de do le da, la de do de, la de do de da, sa da de do de, la de de da, la de do de, la da 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 da. La Yeah, thank you so much. So that's entitled Being Lifted. And its next tune is a tune entitled Every Thought.
He's every thought in my heart, gazing back at me. He's every thought in my heart. I cannot let go, this letting go, a hold without a holding, and I know he knows. He's every thought in my heart, gazing back at me. He's every thought. He's He's every thought in my heart. My heart. I cannot remember how it all began. Guess that's why I never wondered how will this end. He's every thought in my heart. He's every thought in my heart. I cannot empty myself of him unless it is to pour my heart over him. He's every thought in my heart, gazing back at me. He's every thought in my heart. He's every thought in my heart. He's every thought in my heart.
Alan Johnson, Romeo Mendez, Billy Williams, and we're bringing back Kim Lake. It's such a blessing in my life to be able to sing. Singing is healing, music is healing, the arts are healing. So we just got to create it where we can. We know we're in a tough time right now. We don't know how long this will last, you know. So it means so much that you came out and made an effort to come and hear us. And I hope you have a beautiful weekend. We're going to continue with some more singing and playing, so I hope you enjoy it. So this next tune is one of the first originals, actually, that I wrote, entitled Memphis. And I could share a little bit. I grew up in Mitchellville, Maryland. I grew up in new housing that cropped up and snuffed out the old tobacco barns. Development was in a race, mine, to dry out the unowners of Bowie Farms, and busing drove my folks to send me to Catholic school, away from harm. God knows how dangerous 6- and 7-year-old black children are. Something evil scared our parish till it turned all white. Except Neelan. He was the oldest of St. John's, or should I say Columbus Knights, and Veronica stayed on, kept the rectory tight. Now you staring at me like with your North Face on, like it's all right to talk about racism's passe or corny. Try and kiss a brother on the 4 in the morning, watch the heads revolve around like a new day's exercise and a dawning sun come down to earth. These days and moon ain't new. But we gotta find a little kindness before it's through. She from Queens, and she'll tell you too. It turns more than her head to see me with you. But she's been through hard times with you and her mother too. Her flying, her reflection in a lake. Mother Nature, make no mistake. But when you take that double take, me and mine with you, because it's love or it's the lack of. It's here or it's fear. And sometimes I fear I'm uncomfortable, giving up on forever, for real. But my mother didn't raise no fool. And my father didn't raise nobody. He still had some growing to do, but maybe that's why I'm here with you. They don't tell me, but I hear Memphis, you could get to Memphis. It's not far from the Delta, with those secrets below the belt like freedom of speech left us. Nothing to talk about. With all the gold that rhyme was stolen, sold. Why some folk can't stand to see you smile. Pictures worth 1,000 words. In frames in that black man's mouth, like Tennessee and Egypt. Africa left her shape in our ears. Why'd it take Thank you. Once again, Alan Johnson, Romir Mendez, Kim Lake, Billy Williams. My name is Heidi Martin. Thank you so much. We're going to continue on with this next tune is entitled, I Am His Nature. I Am His Nature. This is also going to be on the new album, Attunement.
And he is the river that runs down my back. He embraces my soul because I let him. I let him throw light.
I am his nature. He's the river that runs down my back. He embraces my soul because I let him throw light through my fingertips when he's touching me, when he's touching me, when he loves me. It's all a dream. When he loves me, he's my mind. He heals my mind, opens my soul. When he loves me, when he loves me, when he loves me, I am his nature. When he loves me. You can find Salam resting in the Atlas Mountains. You can find Salam resting in the Atlas Mountains, just as a part of oneself when breathing slower, imagining nothing beyond completing a sentence of greeting when you're genuinely concerned with how others are.
This is the surface of the water, polluted water, the surface of the sea. This is the Mediterranean Sea.
This is a city. This is above the life in the city, where whether intentions are hotter, everything just is, causing you to sweat
set to be on guard, to want to drive back up a mountain ahead of you. As slow as you wish, in complete rhythm, with everyone on foot or metal, longing to rest. Where you can find salam, in the Atlas Mountains you can find salam.
Dreams born from artists, dreams born from artists, dreams born from artists, dreams born from artists.
This has been such a pleasure. Thank you so much. And keep supporting music as much as possible. We all need to. And once again, Kim Lake on vocals and playing. Billy Williams on drums. Romir Mendez on bass. Heidi Martin. Alan Johnson on piano. I want to thank my mom for coming out and all my friends, yes. Liz and Betty, everybody. Can't wait to come out and meet you. So we're going to end with a tune entitled Rice. Maybe we'll do a little tail end. I hate to do a harsh something without, maybe we'll do a little tail end of Being Lifted again going out, but this is Rice. Silence, broadcasting in the tracks, plats, and maps spreading out to Denmark and Sweden. They don't know their history. They've been eaten off the coast. Carolina's gold. It wasn't just the rice that was sold, buried feelings in a stomach full of what you think keeps you a vegetarian. Rice, a carnivore. How many tons of men did this country pay for rice? Rice. 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 Do you know the history we've been eating? Off the coast of Carolina's gold. Rice wasn't just the rice that was sold. Rice. 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 Buried feelings in a stomach. Rice. Full of what you think keeps you a vegetarian. Rice. A carnivore. Rice. A carnivore. Rice. All white with the brown beat up. 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 Rice. Kim Lake. How many tons of men did this country pay for rice? All white with the brown beat up. Rice. All white with the brown beat up. Rice. All white with the brown. Rice. Buried feelings in a stomach full of rice. What keeps you thinking you're a vegetarian.
Rice, a carnivore. Rice, a carnivore. Rice, all white with the brown beetle. 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 Rice.
Thank you. Thank you so much. The next album is Attunement. The most recent album is Gifts and Sacrifices. I'm an artist on iTunes Music, on the platforms and stuff. So I appreciate you listening or downloading the music. And I hope to be here again sometime soon. I want to thank Therese Lagama. Thank you so much for booking us. It's so sweet. I was so excited to get the email. And I always love singing here in this space. There's something special about right here. So thank you for being a part of it. La 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 da 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 da. La 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 da 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 la 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 da. La 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 da 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 la la la. La 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 da 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 la 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 da. La 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 la.
Thank you for joining us at the Millennium Stage. For more information on upcoming Millennium Stage shows, please check out the Kennedy Center website or Facebook page. At this time, the seating area is now closed, and we kindly ask that all patrons move as quickly as you're able to the back of the house so we can safely put away our chairs and prepare for our next performances. Again, the seating area is now closed. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your evening at the Kennedy Center.